What's going on? Thank you, everyone. And make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Woo! J.Matthew TV, baby. Let's make sure we get the numbers up. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new content for you to see. Yay, yay. Gonna do a little flipperoonie here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How are you all doing? I know you probably think like, man, he probably left again, but nope, here I am. Here I is. I'm heal. I'm still healed. All right. So, what I'm going to do commentary on today, what I want to get into is, Tasha K as a whole. Okay, we know the whole situation with her and Cardi B and the whole settlement, thing and whatnot. But I can say myself, I've watched several of her videos and interviews and how she, for what we could see, on camera on her channel, how she does her channel, how she does her work and everything like that. And I can say this, Tasha K is like, she talk a lot, but I hate to say this, like in the sense is like we might, we may need her. We need somebody like her. She do ask the hard questions. Now, I wasn't in the courtroom or nothing like that, so I don't know what she might have lied about or what she said she lied about or whatever that case may be. But I know for what I see her do with these interviews with some of these people, it's like, yo, like you need somebody like that to weed out the bullshit. You know what I mean? Maybe sometimes in the midst of getting people to admit they bullshit or whatever, you might end up doing some bullshit yourself, you know. But I mean, that's neither here or there. You know, don't let the bullshit consume you. That you're, how should I put it? Don't let the bullshit consume you that you're exposing or have to deal with. Which I think, to be honest with you, the whole Cardi B thing, I think that really taught her a lot. But this new platform she has is it's very rare. It's more clean and everything like that. Clean far as like just the setting and stuff is like, oh shit. All right, so what I want to do is I'm gonna do commentary. I do not own any of this material. This is all for educational purposes. I don't own the rights to any of these videos. This is all Tasha K. You can check out on Wine with Tasha K if you want to, whatever. But for me, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Like I said, we're going to get up in this here. So, first one we're going to do is, now I couldn't find the whole interview itself, not yet. But when I do, I'll do the commentary on that. But this is Tasha K, Young Pharaoh, having a chit chat. This is just a small preview of the whole conversation that they had. Now, Young Pharaoh, he's supposed to be like one of the people in the self-conscious community that talks about aliens, talks about who God is, religion, that whole area, all that type of, all those type of things. That's what you can say somewhat based upon like his foundation or where he started from. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this commentary. Let's see what the hell is going on. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Nah, I think that y'all are not aware of certain shit.
And see, that's
I got abducted before by extraterrestrials.
What?
Do you believe that? Look me in my eyes.
What the fuck? No, absolutely fucking not. Cause you're still here on the internet.
Okay, already off the bat, we only 19 seconds in, and already off the bat, like all this. First of all, how should I say this? Young Pharaoh, when I first saw him, he wasn't that whole thing with his tongue. I never seen him do that before. This is something like some new thing. I think it was. I know he was doing it a lot on his lives because people would say something about him always flipping his tongue and flicking it out or whatever. But the way he's doing it here, like he's purposely doing it, I ain't never seen him do no shit like that. Hold on, let me cut my light on. Woo, there we go. I ain't never seen him do no shit like that. All right. Now, him doing it to her like that and everything else, it's just crazy. I want to say this because you seen the video I did about Young Pharaoh and him snapping out because he couldn't monetize his YouTube no more or whatever. But my thing is like I live a type of life like this. Like I do the best that I can with what I have. You know, I do the best I can. I'll work as hard as, not as hard, just as close as hard as I'm able to. I'm not the type of person I'm not going to kill myself or, you know what I mean, break my body all down for like a job. And like, if they tell you to carry, you know, you got them people on a job, you know, you're supposed to carry a box and carry it from A and take it to B. You got those people that it's a first day, first, you know, whatever, first time on the job, first thing you want to do is show off, and they take two boxes and they do it. Then next thing you know, they trying to kiss butt or show they could do more, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, their fucking bodies all broke the hell down because they was kissing ass so much or killing their body at a job so damn long that when they able to get a chance to rest in life, their body is shot, is done. But I'm saying all that, you know what I mean, to say this. Like, look, you got this guy, you know, he'll say one thing, but then when the pressure's on, he turns into a whole different person. Like everything he talk and preach and everything, all that shit go to the wayside. You know, and that's something he talked about when I showed in my last video. If you didn't see it, go check it out. He was talking about he's about to be in the streets and, you know, and it's y'all fault and thank y'all shut me down and a whole bunch of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nobody, you know, but him. He control his channel. He control what he say, what he do, and wherever else. So he chose to go to OnlyFans and bear it all or whatever. That's his choice or whatever, you know. Now, the reason why I said all this stuff about the job thing and everything like that, like I live like that's the type of person I am. I don't worry too much about shit like I don't try to kill myself if I'm working somewhere. It's because you don't want to burn your body out and you want to be able to enjoy your life and not let your life just be consumed by work. You all broke down from work and then you never stop and smell the you never stop and smell the roses, you know. So I guess he didn't want to lose his house and the things that he got, so that's why he was saying he was going to go to OnlyFans and all this other shit. Now, if you've been abducted by aliens, you already like supposed to be like, when it comes to humans and humanity, you probably already should be like up here some damn where. All right? As far as knowledge and all that other stuff, why would money and things of the world even bother you and worry you if you've been abducted by aliens and you know there's something way beyond this? So the things of this world shouldn't stress you out or make you want to go back to the street or do a OnlyFans or, you know, where the case may be, because money's a little tight or you got to find a different revenue of, you know, find the means to be financially stable, whatever. It's just fucking crazy. But already off the fucking bat, he's flicking his tongue. This to me is just part of the show because I think he was waiting for her to say something like that. At this second, at this first 19 seconds, I believe he's been abducted because he's on some reptilian shit with that. That just my. You'll see why she'll ask him. You'll see. I just had to just bring that out there from the gate. Like already, I see the show. I see the shit show. All right, so let's go ahead.
Raise a hell
Look me in my eyes.
no.
And tell me I'm lying.
Lying.
That's the problem. I'm aware of something you're not. We're gonna see though.
What's up with your tongue? Why you always do your tongue like this?
I don't know, part of my personality. I like to flick my tongue out. Part of my swag. Part of my microwave space. I don't know.
Part of my swag, part of my personality is doing. I could have a conversation with him. But the first thing I'm gonna say, brother, don't put your tongue out at me, man. Don't put your fucking tongue out at me, or talk to me and look the fuck away, or some shit like that. Look over how they tell you in the military. Do the 1,000-yard stare. Just look away from me. Don't be sitting there talking to me, flicking it, doing tongue gestures. The fuck is wrong? What's wrong? Now, allegedly, it's been said that he is taking or was doing mushrooms. Sometimes people, they do a foreign drug or something that they never done before, and they get I call it a twitch. They usually get some kind of twitch or nick or something in them, like kind of like how when Smokey Smoke Angel does on Friday. He started having that fucking twitch. Get off me! Get off me! Woo! I think Young Pharaoh's having one of them trippy moments. Like if he's doing mushrooms, I heard that shit makes you think and see shit that out there, you know. Him doing all this tongue shit and like just the way his face is and shit. Could be drugs. Is it drugs that abducted you? Because it's a difference between, you know. But let's.
Okay.
This part is
I'm aware of something on the. I'm aware of shit.
So tell me what happened when you were abducted. Before we move on.
I told your story like 5 times already.
Okay, I haven't heard this particular story.
Okay,
I'm sure my viewers haven't heard it.
Right now.
Okay, tell me.
I was on a table, and my body was on the table.
Okay.
And I was on a ship, and it was all metal like a spoon. And I was looking down on my body, and my body was like chest down, looking at the back of my head, and there was some beings operating on my 33rd vertebrae, and it felt like it felt like when you take 2 wires and you touch them. And they kept going like that with my I don't know what it was. Don't have me get the line, but it was right here, and it was I could look all around me, but I couldn't look to the right. It was a being right here to the right, but it didn't look like me or you. I don't know what the fuck it was,
okay.
But it was whatever it was a masculine being, and it was talking to me telepathically, and they told me it was the captain of the ship. This is a true ass story, and they told me it was the captain of the ship, and I asked the being, like, it wouldn't identify itself though. When I asked specific questions like, where you from? It didn't answer. And I asked him, like, what you doing? Like, what are you doing to my body? And it was like, we fixing you. And the being asked me for my permission. I gave her my permission. And then it kept touching, it kept going like this with my spine. And I kept feeling my pain increase. And I remember I was just gritting my teeth like, and it was, they say, they were strengthening my nervous system so that I could channel. And I believe that because I do channel. But it was clicking me like this. And I remember the pain was increasing and the being kept communicating with me like, are you okay? Can we keep going? I kept saying, yeah, I could take it. And I was trying to be tough and take the pain. I remember the pain got so excruciating, I just came back to my body and it ain't brought me back.
Do you believe that maybe you probably
had
a hallucination due to all the books you were overloading your mind with? All right, Widows, I am so sorry to interrupt.
I think it was more than books that he was overloading himself with. You know. Now, you know, I'm gonna look for that interview. Like I said, we gonna get into that because I need that in my life. I need that one. But this next one that she did that I seen with this young lady, it was just cringe worthy, you know. Again, I do not own any of these videos. This is all Tasha K's work. These are Tasha K's interviews from her channel I'm using all these things for educational purposes. Tasha K, is she somebody that we, may need? And do we need her, for the good or the bad? Is it for the BS and the lies, if that's what she's doing, or is it for things like this? Like when she do things like these interviews here that I'm about to show you, these are the interviews that are important to touch on because, you know, they can kind of set the predicate for someone's livelihood and also the one who may be getting exposed, you know, is fully exposed or maybe change their way or maybe find the help that they might need that maybe cause them to be the way they are. Who knows? But we're going to get into this one right here. Okay. Now, FTM Bay is, I'm guessing, some kind of rapper, model, whatever it is. Okay. So, I want y'all to tell me your opinion, on this girl. Do you think that something ain't right? Just check this out, okay? So check it out.
The new Spicy Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. It packs the perfect punch. Spicy marinara, sliced red chilies, and fiery flakes. You can save these for later.
I need one now.
And that son is gone. That you saw hits their pockets, and so added some new moderators. Thank you to all the Friday. Okay, I will be on vacation. Okay, I need a sun bath. Okay, I'm trying to get a little darker.
Wait, hold on.
And so me and the hubby are gonna be spending some time. It's Valentine's Day weekend. Okay, and we gonna get lit out the country.
Okay, yeah, out the country. Yeah.
Okay, and so if you are not subscribed to the app, please feel free. Together, which means you have to take a blowtorch.
Okay, so
AKA FTN Bay or whatever.
Okay, so
and
the gentleman she's gonna be interviewing first is the rapper that's being accused of a heinous crime, allegedly. All right. Then you'll see him, or you'll see Tasha K interview the accuser. All right. And what they have to say. So let's go and get into it.
iOS store and stream away, okay? And without further ado, like I said, I don't want to hear no BS in the comments about Tasha. This is too sensitive, okay? You've been warned, all right? Let's get it.
And to all my viewers and followers on here, let me tell you, this is very sensitive. What she just said, this is going to be very sensitive material. So if you are very sensitive at heart and feelings when it comes to children, and you already know the rest, please leave this channel. Go have a fruit punch or fast forward or something. Somebody calling me, random number. I don't even know that I don't even know who that is. But anyway, make sure that you, fast forward what you can't take, and if not, thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tune in for my next video. It'll be a little bit more lighthearted, all right? But this one here, we're gonna get into this here. Again, this is very sensitive material. Parental discretion advised. This is not for children. Here we go.
Brittany Elder, okay, aka FTN Bay or whatever, when she makes a post, you make a post, she makes a post, you make a post, and then you got millions of viewers, commenting. 3 screws,
Yes.
welded together, which means you have to take a blowtorch.
Yeah.
Take 3 screws that are obviously pointed, because screws go in the wall, okay? And you take a blowtorch and weld them together until they melt and harden, and then you ram them into a 5-year-old child's anus. I want people to vividly see this, and I know it's graphic. And she didn't find out until a month later.
She said 2 months.
2 months. A month or 2 months. But I did see her because she said it happened in September, October,
October 6th.
Like, I'm like, my heartbeat, I'm like, what you talking about? Then he say,
okay, so this is the accuser, FTN Bay or whatever. Now, gentlemen, you see what Tasha Case described what it is he's supposed to be being accused of. Now, that's some heavy accusations, to put on somebody and to blame them for, Let's go ahead. Let's go.
Alex put something up, something there. I say, what? What are you talking about? So I'm like, what are you talking about? Alex did what? What was it? He says, it was a little spiky thing. I said, where'd she get it from? I don't know. I said, what color was it? Silver and gold. I said, okay. Freaking out, because I don't know what's going on. I'm asking questions like, how did you feel? Did you like it? Were you guys playing? Like, what were y'all doing? I don't get it. And he said, I said, how did you feel? Like, how did you feel? He said, I felt sad. I said, why? He said, because no one had ever done that to me before.
What?
So I'm like, what? We can't lie on Alex, okay? Because if she didn't do it, we can't say that she did it.
Now, you see, this is what I'm saying. People get these kids involved and stuff like that, Now she got the camera on the little boy who was supposed to be the son who made the accusation that all this happened. And I think Alex is her daughter, and he said we can't lie, or I don't know. I'm kind of confused at this part of the story or whatnot, or like who. I don't know. I'm just a little confused. I'm going to try to see if I can figure it out while I'm watching it here with you. But I'm telling you, like, this girl is like, you'll see.
Because that's really, really bad. And you can't blame somebody for something like that. I know that we're here under real stressful circumstances for you. And I appreciate you even accepting our offer for you to sit here. And I told you that I would be neutral based on the comment that I made when you first came out, which was that the screw story sounded way too far-fetched, right? And so I didn't know you. I don't know you now sitting here. Even though I've watched a great deal of videos and interviews, I've gotten to know you. Your music is really good. Yes, I did see that. You definitely do have talent. So, and I hope that you do keep pushing forward on that because you do have something. As far as, who you are, you've been catching a lot of backlash due to your announcement and then retraction and then announcement again regarding your 5-year-old son, Alex, right?
And that's another thing. That was the big thing about the story. So this lady here, this young lady here, she made that accusation about the gentleman. Then she retracted it. Then she admitted that, or believed, or said that it happened again. Not again as in, again, a second time. Again, like, she went back and said, like, from the first time she said it was true. I don't know, man. I know usually when there's confusion, there's the devil. So, we'll see.
Wesley. So where did we get Alex from? Alex was a 3-year-old that was at the house that witnessed everything.
Okay, Alex was a 3-year-old.
Okay, so I was confused because I don't see you post your child a lot, and so I like I said, I'm here very neutral with you today, so I'm not going to assume that I know you or know everything involved. All I know is what you say and what David says as well. Who goes by Duty Low. Okay, so you are FTN Bay, formerly known as Curly Red. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, so how did you and David Duty Low come to know each other? He DM'd me on Instagram. Okay, and when he DM'd you, did you instantly reply, or did you kind of make him wait? 4 days later, I replied back to him, and then actually, I told him when I met him.
Let's go and get to
it. More for me. I couldn't drop him off. Before this happened, I could drop him off and then I'd be gone because I travel too and I'd be busy. And so he would never cry for me. He'd be cool. And then all of a sudden,
I'm gonna tell you right now what I get. The vibes. She crazy. I can tell she crazy. She's a pretty crazy ass girl because she got her foot fucked up, 2 nails missing. She was fighting somebody. And she crazy. I could tell I could just the vibration in her voice. I could hear the crazy motherfucking nuts. She the like type that she'll bleach your fucking clothes and call the cops on some Brandy shit, on some thin line between love and hate, whip her own ass, call the cops, or call and say, hey, I'm, your baby mom name, and you get to the hospital thinking it's your baby mom and it's her nut ass, and then you get arrested. That's what I see. When I see that right there, that's what I see. Look at her. It just, hold on, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. You think it's a goddamn game. You think it's a joke around her. Listen, you can tell by her mouth and her eyes, that she's a motherfucking lie. I could tell by that part how it's a little bit, she a goddamn lie. She trying to get somebody arrested. You trying to get him arrested. Okay, here we go.
I'm dropping him off at Alex's house, and her mom would tell me, "Wesley's crying for you more." So he started crying for me more, more clingy, like.
Now, is this his
just
son
more aggressive?
With her, or
more temper tantrums.
I think this is her child.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and this was out of the norm for him. Is he normally like a happy kid, or?
Yeah, my son's a great kid.
Okay.
Great kid.
All right, so
Something ain't right, man.
I'm listening to you as a mother. I have 2 kids myself. So I have a 2-year-old and I have a 15-year-old. So, and this is your only child, correct?
Yeah.
You're really shaking right now.
Yeah, because.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and this was out of the norm for him. Is he normally like a happy kid, or?
Yeah, my son's a great kid.
Okay.
Great kid.
All right, so and I'm listening to you as a mother. I have 2 kids myself.
I think
so I have a 2-year-old and I have a 15-year-old. So, and this is your only child, correct?
High.
Yeah.
She's high.
You're really shaking right now.
Yeah, because I'm just listening to what's going on. I mean, right now we're here based off of one person is lying, either I or David. We'll just cut straight into the point because we both can't be right about the situation because David paints me on the internet. I heard what he says to you, right? I know what he says to me. I know what it is. But on the internet, David goes on the internet to say that I am making all this up. I'm maliciously doing this. I'm mad because he didn't want me. Why is he going on around the internet saying that we was never in a relationship? Why he sat in his chair in front of you and said, I didn't even really like her like that. I mean, I guess she was pretty, but then tell you off camera that we was in a whole relationship. I love you, this, that, and the third. But on public, for everybody to see, he paints me like I'm this crazy ex-girlfriend who he didn't want, and that's why I'm doing this. Because you have to give me a reason for wanting to do this. There's no reason. There has to be a...
Now watch this. I'm going to show y'all something. You know Tasha K didn't really get to say anything. I'm going to fast forward this. I'm not going to play this whole thing. Y'all going to be like, God damn. But listen, check this out. I'm going to show y'all how long this girl talks.
Screws. That's what it was. So we did the whole investigation, and that's what we believe that it was.
So he lied or you lied?
First of all, I never lied. These are not my accusations.
But
it's my son. Everything is coming from my son.
Okay.
Why would I lie?
Okay.
Why would I make up something like that? What do I look like?
Okay.
Like, I'm not. That's not what this is. And if we're talking about truthful people, like, I'm not spinning narratives on the internet. So, no, I didn't lie. This is what my son said, and this is what I believe. Because I took a whole lie detector test to show that I believed what my son said, and that's what it was. Now, I have a brain. So, just because I believe my son does not mean I never question the screws. Of course I question it. I question it when...
Brittany, listen, I know that social media has had a lot to say, okay? And I've already told you how I felt towards the situation, and I want everybody to understand, okay? And so I know there's a lot that's coming out, but I want us to see the bigger picture.
Okay, so the bigger picture is that my son was raped by David, period, point blank. Like,
I have to say allegedly because he has yet to be charged.
You could say allegedly, but it is now a new investigation going on.
So there's a new investigation because I did talk with I got the investigation.
So for original one.
Okay, this was the original one, and they said that they didn't find fault, or basically from what they investigated. You know, and I don't want to put words in their mouth, but I am declining this case because there is not reasonable likelihood of conviction. And I viewed the evidence on evidence.com. The doctor at the hospital examined the victim and said there was no sign. And he replies, David,
whatever, they deal with the colon and the large intestine and the anus. And that doctor told me that I would have had to bring my son within 2 weeks of the assault. That by the time I had seen this specialist, it was 3 months later, and they said that I would have had to have 2 weeks. And so you have to understand how the anus works. Tissues, they heal. So everyone's like, oh, it tears. No, that's not true. It heals. They heal, and especially for kids, very fast.
She never looks her in the face.
You don't want to believe me? Google it. It's a simple.
Listen,
I'm not Google here. Search. Okay, so that's one.
Okay.
Just because there's no physical evidence does not mean the crime did not happen. There's plenty of people that have gotten raped, and they come back months later and they say somebody raped them, and there's no physical evidence, but it does not mean that crime did not happen. Number 2, my son. That question was not, did someone tell you to lie? Because they always ask the kids when they interview, is anybody making you lie? My son did not say that I told him to say this. And I don't care how the police worded it. I could care less about how they worded it, because the police... My son is 5 years old, and the first thing he told me about how he felt was, I felt sad because no one had ever done that to me before.
AdamandEve.com.
We're not here to promote her promotions.
Need new ways to make more money? Here at Finance Buzz, we have many ways for you to earn extra cash. Starting a side hustle is as easy as playing games or watching videos on...
So they can make you come.
Alright.
Leave a free copy.
She still got some free.
Falling on a stick, and then the screws. And
hold on, I want y'all.
You're looking at me, and you're not saying nothing, and that I don't.
Let me ask you this. But let me ask you this. I just want to ask you this, okay? If your son told a story about falling on a stick, and then the screws, and then you found the screws, and you come out and the screws wasn't true, and now it's the penis. And let me ask you a question: Do you let him stay at home by himself and cook macaroni and cheese?
Obviously, that's a lie. My son does that. He wants to be older than what he is, so he likes to.
The reason why she asked her that is because that allegedly an investigator interviewed her son and talked about daily routines or whatever, and one of the things that the son said was, my mom lets me cook macaroni and cheese, when she's not at home and everything, and we're home by ourselves. Now, this is a kid who said this to the investigator. She's lucky they didn't take her fucking kids if they didn't.
Think he can do things he can't do.
This could have got you investigated, right?
No, because the police don't believe it. I'm not a bad mom.
I never said you was a bad mom.
Okay, so the police know that I'm dead ass serious about my son, and I'm dead ass serious about this.
Okay.
So it's not I could get investigated or anything like that.
Why people think because they get a little hype like that make you right? You just a loud liar. That's all. Look at you're just a loud liar. You ain't cause I'm dead ass, son. I'm dead ass. You can be dead ass, alive ass, swollen ass, short ass, small ass, skinny ass. I don't care if you bow-legged ass. If you lying, motherfucker, then you're lying. Like I'm dead ass about my son. The police know I'm dead ass. Like like you walk into the police station, they can be like, "Is she dead ass about her son?" Oh yeah, she's dead ass. Don't don't fuck with her. Like get the fuck out of here, man. You lying, man. Get the hell on with that bullshit. The police know I'm dead ass. Like they scared of you and shit. Like get the fuck out.
I know what my son's problem is. I know why he does that. I know why he says certain things like that.
You know what your problem is.
That's irrelevant.
Let me ask you
all of that is irrelevant.
Let me ask you another question. So after you came out and you retracted, you made a very emotional.
I never retracted.
You said your son lied.
Yeah. Okay. So.
That's just a video of her saying her son lied. I'm not gonna go on that.
I'm trying to get the help from him.
You need help, girl.
We're gonna figure this out. So David went and David took a lie detector test today, and he passed. He passed with the person that I went to, and he passed with the person that he went to in Chicago. So David called me, his family called me, everybody told me David passed the test. He is not lying about, doing that. If I agree with the test that I went to, and I'm a woman by my word, I'd apologize.
So you need to go.
That's it. Like, all the diss tracks and all that shit, like, that shit was just giving me, he's guilty.
No, it's giving you was upset. Y'all broke up.
So, no, like, so it was like, all right, he can take the audio, he can go manipulate the audio and tell everybody this, that, and the third. Or I can just go and issue him an apology, a public apology, and he'll let everything go. I'll drop everything. I'll drop, how it looks bad that he has an audio of my son saying that he didn't do it. It just looks bad. It looks bad. It doesn't help. But at the end of the day, like,
girl's crazy. Can't you tell she need help?
No, I closed my eyes because I was scared. So the two kids have interviews coming up. So I'm not really worried about David's antics and social media because it's clear as day what he's doing. It's clear as day who the liar is.
Listen, no, I'm not asking you about who's lying or anything like that. I'm asking you about your video because even though there's a police investigation going on,
right? And this police know what happened. I told the police what happened. Like they know what happened. David shouldn't even be contacting me. If David is suing me for defamation of character and I'm such this malicious girl and I'm really making this lie up to ruin this man's name, why is he calling me, telling me, hey, I just passed the lie detector results, but hey, I don't want to put it on the internet. I'm tired of going back and forth with you. Let's just let's just fix it. I just want to help you out. And I'm like, help me out. Like, it's been 5 months. You want to help me now? Yeah, I'm just so tired of going back and forth. I'm just being all nice and I want to help you now. Like, why is he doing that? And then he turns around and then still says, I lied and she's crazy. She's this, she's that.
But you are,
Brittany,
girl. Crazy. They must announce your sickness.
Y'all have to wait and go to court to see it.
No.
Because my son took it back.
Manipulated after you found out as a mother that this man touched your son. There's no way in hell.
You're not in my shoes, and so you don't know how I feel. So you can't speak on anything that you don't know.
But you made a video saying he said he missed me.
It doesn't
matter. He loved me. He said he was going to drop the case.
First of all,
you had a phone conversation with the man that allegedly touched your son.
You're right,
it makes no sense.
I got a call from the lie detector people say that he passed his test, and it was his brother who called me, and then his brother three-wayed him on the phone. So then he gets three-wayed on the phone. So now I'm talking to him, and he's just like, okay, well, I have the results. And first of all, he shouldn't be suing me because I'm not lying. I'm not lying about any of this. He knows that I'm not lying.
What was a lie about the first thing?
What was a lie about the first thing?
Screws? That was a lie.
That's not. First of all,
that particular statement was a lie.
My son at the time that stopped saying the point of the matter is that David sexually assaulted my son, and my son was too afraid.
Allegedly.
Listen, we're not gonna play with my son. So we're not gonna play with my son.
Brittany, he told the people you let him stay at home.
It doesn't matter what he told the piece. Scared. You're attacking my son like my son is 20 years old or 30. He's a 5-year-old boy who is very much so confused.
You put your son on the internet.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You put it on the internet for everybody to judge. I did not put my
son on the internet. I don't care about people judging me. I put this story out of what he did to my son, so hopefully.
So what we doing here, right here, like Yum Hore Kengi. Yum Hore Kengi. Tasha, you better be careful. She's summoning them damn demons. That girl is lit. This female is lit, man. She on something. She came up there with 4 nails on her whole 2 hands. Foot fucked up. She irate. She talk 100 miles an hour. She talk so damn much she can't even motherfucking stop. She can't keep her eyes on. I told you she look like Bone Thugs. She don't look like Bone Thugs right now. You telling me she don't look like Crossroads, right? She don't. And I'm getting a satellite. She don't look. Move on, and I'm gonna say it. Living in a full world, that's how we were. And I'm asking the goon and why inside he told me live to die. Get the fuck on. You don't take your lazy, crazy flesh and wishbone ass on. Yo, she's sitting there like, well, Mary, oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, crazy. Yo, Tasha, man, you know one thing I'm surprised, maybe she do and we just don't see her. Tasha K, do you have security? Oh, my octave there a little bit. You have security? I hope you do, because woo-wee, you be bringing the nuts out. You bringing them to your house and stuff, like, or allegedly your house or whatever, but anyway. Let's see if she summons the spirit.
He can help another female. Because if I would have gotten a DM from this man and I seen what I saw on the internet, maybe I would have thought twice about reaching back out to him. You can have all your opinions that you want to have about everything. You can be close-minded all you want.
These are facts.
First of all, there's a new investigation going on. I'm sorry, I gotta say that. I'm not worried about that. That was not the truth. It doesn't matter. The truth was that David did sexually assault my child. What the object was not the truth at the time, but my son can describe this man's penis. So at the end of the day, it don't matter what anybody say. I know what it is. I don't have to sit here and prove to everybody what it is. I told you who he was. You believe or you don't. But at the end of the day, I'm not lying about none of this shit. I would never do that. I'm not doing. I put on the internet so I can help somebody. I put on the internet so maybe somebody else can come forward. I don't even know.
I don't even know all
your side and everything like that.
I don't want to talk over you. I want us to have a conversation. Okay?
No, we can't have a conversation.
Why we can't have no conversation?
Here in my face, you're gonna paint me like I'm lying because I'm not gonna.
Why are your eyes closed?
Right, yes.
What do you mean?
Your eyes are closed. Why you're talking to me?
Because I'm not good with eye contact, especially when I'm upset. But I mean, if you want to say I'm lying, go ahead. What do you mean?
Your eyes are closed. Why you're talking to me?
Because I'm not good with eye contact, especially when I'm upset. But I mean, if you want to say I'm lying, go ahead. Everybody deals with trauma differently.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is, listen, based off of him taking a lie detector test,
you seen the results?
I did see the results.
Yeah, you saw the video?
What video?
There's a video that come with the results. You just don't look at paper. You got to see the video and you got to see the results.
Well, I look at a statement from the lie detector test.
Oh, an email. I said, did you see the results?
Yes, I did see the results.
You saw the video.
Do you want to see the results?
You saw the video. I don't want to see the results. I want to see the video and the results. There's a video that comes with it.
Let's talk about your results and his results because
we can't talk about his results. We can't talk about his results because it's hearsay. Because I haven't seen them.
But did you know? But it's not hearsay. I have them right here. If you want to
have the video,
I have the results.
Do you have the video?
I have the results
I
from the
see
man.
The video.
I have the results from the man you recommended for him to go under.
And that's okay.
Because
but
you know the man. You know the guy.
I don't know him. No. I do not know that man. I only went to go take a test with him. That's not my partner.
Don't nobody talk like that, man. With the goddamn flesh and bone. He talk like
that. The same man that you referred.
Yes, he did.
And you passed your test.
Yes, I did.
And he passed his test.
Allegedly. Hold on. Where's the video?
Hold on.
Where's the video?
There is a video.
I'm not worried about the results. I want to see the
video.
Why
are you not worried about the results?
Because that's paperwork. I want to see the video.
Here, listen,
I want to see.
These are the results.
I just want to get the truth out, bro. Just having that on my name, messing my money up, it's not me. So it's like, whatever I can do to clear my name.
This is the video.
The test is about to begin. Please do not move. Do not take deep breath and do not hold your breath. Are you over 15 years of age?
Yes.
Will you answer truthfully each question about Wesley Elder?
Yes.
First of all, they come on the internet. They come in the email. They don't
copy, and he got an internet copy.
You want to know something? Let me tell you something because I took this test. Okay. No, hold on, because my test results don't look like this. Okay. I have.
Do you have yours?
Some paperwork. I got it on my email. It's in my email.
Let me see this one so I can compare them. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say a couple things about lie detector tests. I'm gonna tell you how it works. When I went to go take my lie detector test, it takes the doctor another 4 hours after he conducts the test to write up the paperwork, which is all the papers where he goes through the charts, he does all that. David supposedly called me once he first finished the test and he got that printout. I didn't get my results right away. I had to wait till the very next day and I got all my results emailed to me.
Okay, so these are the questions that he was asked.
No, I'm not gonna talk about because no one has seen that test. I haven't seen the video. My test results do not look like that. You're not listening to me.
Okay, let me something.
The moment that you're not listening to me, because I'm telling you that ain't what I got. And at the end of the day, that is a paperwork documentation with no. Let me tell you something, bro.
Oh shit.
When you get your results, they send you an email. So I'm gonna send you the official email. You don't get no printout that you could just take a picture. And I waited a whole day after, and it got sent to my attorney, then got sent to me. David's attorney didn't even know anything about the test. Let's be clear, his attorney wasn't even there. She don't even have the results. So you're talking about me about a test you don't even know nothing about.
Well, that's why I'm asking you.
No, you're not asking me. You ask me a question, I tell you, but this, but that.
Let's move on. I said no.
Yeah, because if you're not gonna listen to me what I'm saying about what I'm saying, that's it. Because I'm not the liar, because you just sat in this chair and you told me you just sat in this chair and you letting David lie on the media about our relationship. You pretty fast. I did say that. So what are you talking about? You know I showed you the text message.
We can drop this footage of
crazy, and that's not the case.
No, Brittany. It seems
no, you let him do that, because why didn't you call him out? Why didn't you?
More concerned about how he projects you to the media,
because he's trying to make me look crazy.
It seems like
he's not even saying that my son is lying. That's the issue. Why don't he just say, that little boy is lying? Why does he have to say that I'm lying when he knows I'm not lying? Everybody knows I'm not lying, but it's because he wants to take off the negative energy from him and put it on me. So him going on the internet and saying we're not in a relationship makes me look crazy.
You got on the internet.
I never got on the internet and said I lied. I never lied about nothing. That's not what I said. David backed me in a fucking corner and my son took his story back in front of David and then he peed in his pants.
In front of David?
Yes, he peed in his pants.
Why would you allow your son in front of David?
Because David
allegedly molested your son.
David cornered me. David
cornered you and he was on the phone.
He should never been on the phone.
Did he see you physically?
I don't have to go. I told you I'm not going into that phone call. I already said that I was manipulated, I was threatened, I was backed into a corner. But at the end of the day,
cut it the fuck
We're not
out.
gonna do this.
You
I'm not
manipulated.
doing this with you because you're letting a man. It's not about that.
I'm not allowing
We're
a
sitting
man
here
to do
saying, let's
shit.
tell the truth.
You got on the
We're
internet
saying,
to
let's tell the
say.
truth. And I told you why I said
listen.
it. I told you why I said it.
It sounded like you missed
I
him.
told you why I said, fuck that nigga.
You did sound like
that
you missed
nigga.
him. That's why you upset
So
now.
it's funny. All right, I'm done.
That's some
You
nut
got your
ass shit
story.
to do with
You got
somebody.
your story because
Story, you've been yelling the entire time.
Yeah, you
not
been yelling
listening
the
to
whole
me.
damn time.
You're
Brittany,
trying
you
to
talked
tell
for
me.
30 minutes and I did not interrupt you.
You're trying to
So the
tell
moment I
me.
Told you
talk,
to talk.
didn't
you
say-
can't come to my show and tell me to shut the fuck up.
I didn't say
you
that.
You cannot do that.
I never told you.
I
to
let
shut
you
the fuck
talk.
up. I never told you.
But
to
that's
shut the
what
fuck
you're
up.
asking me to do. Let's move on.
No,
You don't want to
because-
answer questions.
because It's not. You're not. Because you're not. I'm answering them. You asked me why did I make that video?
Move on.
Because I'm not talking to you.
Girl,
Because
it's
I'm not
crazy.
talking to you about something I cannot verify. I have never seen the results, and I'm not looking at that paper because that's not official. That's not the official.
It came from his attorney.
That man. Now it came from his attorney. His attorney don't have the results yet because she just made an email.
No, she just emailed with your examiner.
Oh, bless you.
and
Bless you.
your
I'm
lawyer.
getting a nice
email.
long
Hold on, I
video
saw
today,
you
want me to
man.
show you the email?
I have the email.
Okay,
Okay, so why are you saying that his attorney don't have this?
She don't have it yet. She wrote the
This is
email
makeup
to
for
get
me,
the
you
results.
know.
A week and a half later, his attorney is now asking to see the results. She don't have the results yet. She ain't see whatever you saw. She ain't see that. She just emailed on Friday asking to get the results. You want to
Listen,
see
you got on the internet to say
That girl
what
go
you
100
said.
miles
Why
an
do you?
hour.
Wait.
She go 100 miles an hour, yo. She's super guilty, bro. She's super guilty. And, you know, this is all because she might need some help, maybe. Yeah. Now, don't think I ain't hear the part where they said her test results came back and she didn't lie. So, let me tell you, there could be situations where someone could play something out a certain way and they believe it one way in their mind and another can see it from their point of view and they both be telling the truth, but one still be lying. You know? I've seen that even on Steve Wilkos and stuff like that, you know, where there's been a situation like that. And, you know, the story she gives far-fetched. You know, he take 3 screws, he weld them together, and then did that to the little boy, and then first it was his manhood, the boy seen as man. It's too much. And then, look, if my child tell me that happened, there's a way I can recant that. There's a way I can take that back after that's been told to me, or especially if I go out in the public and say it to other people or for people to see or hear. I mean, come on, now I got to face that because I said it.
Why do you keep switching the subjects?
I'm not switching no subject.
Okay, so go back to why his lawyer don't have his lie detector results. Go back to why his lawyer just emailed on Friday for the results.
Well, listen, as far as technicality, when
No,
they got
it
the
would be
results,
technicality.
or how they got it, I'm telling you what the facts say.
Whatever,
okay?
that's not no fact.
But you asked him
That ain't no
to
facts.
take a lie detector test
That ain't no
under
facts.
your people.
That ain't no
This was
facts.
your examiner.
That ain't no facts.
So is your examiner
That ain't no
lying?
facts. I don't know what's going on. I can't speak on that. We'll figure it out in court. We'll figure it out in
You
court.
got on the internet to
We'll
say
figure
that
it out
your
on
son
court.
lied
And that's not true. That's not
4
true. It
times.
doesn't matter.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it is pretty
That's very
embarrassing. Nobody
embarrassing.
knows how I feel right now. Because my son got
manipulated?
raped. So when you talk,
first of all,
no. My son got raped.
How do you know?
My son got. Listen, it's so sad.
You
It's so
believe
sad.
the screws.
It's so sad
You
that
believe
you,
him falling off the stick.
as
You
a
believe
victim
him telling the
of
police.
you as a victim
That's why
of
I'm able to
child.
sit here.
Of you
Your
as
son
a
told 4
because
lies.
I would
4
feel like
lies
no.
to me.
This
My
gets
son
nuts.
is 6 and is
Yo.
processing trauma.
4.
He is
The police,
processing
listen,
trauma.
the hospital said there was no penetration.
Man,
Do
hospital.
you realize after a woman's hymen has been broken,
He don't have no hymen.
he has anal fissure.
He
has anal
and it
fissure.
would have been healed within
This
2
is
weeks. Did you
too
not
much,
know
man.
that?
They
No, not
going
for a child.
deep, man.
Not for a child. That's a grown man's penis.
I took him.
We're talking about
First of all-
blood.
First of all,
We're talking about him bleeding from penetration.
Yes, and
Did
he
you
did.
see blood in
And
2
he
weeks?
did bleed. And he did bleed. He said when he used the bathroom, he bled. Listen. I'm gonna give you that respect right now. I'll play the clips of my son telling what happened. I ain't doing it on here.
Okay.
I'm not doing that on here.
Okay.
But you coming at me and attacking me like
I'm not
lying.
attacking
But I
you.
already
You've been
said
sitting here aggressive
I already
the entire time.
question
tough
because you're
allegations, man, to
You're
put on
waiting
somebody else.
because you're
I gave you a platform to tell your story, and
This
you're
is
not going to
crazy.
attack me on my platform
You're not letting
for
me
not
tell
listen.
it.
No, you want me to ask
No,
the
you're
questions
painting
you
me.
want to ask. These are hard questions. I
Right.
give
Not
you
hard.
courage for
They're not-
even
they're
sitting
not
here.
hard
They
questions.
are.
They're not hard questions.
Because you want to move on.
They're not hard questions. No,
I'm asking you about the retraction.
I already answered that. I already told you
You
that.
know what that retraction, you know what you said in that entire retraction? He said he missed me. He said he was going to do away with the lawsuit.
That's how he manipulated me.
And so you allowed a man that allegedly touched your son to manipulate you and back you in a corner from a phone call after you blasted him on the internet over a lie. And now all of a sudden you're manipulated. Brittany, I'm going to have to ask you to leave right now.
Damn. She had to tell her to leave. So, what do you think, man? Like, do we need someone like Tasha K? When we see interviews and people, I could clearly see that girl was on some other shit. She was on something, tripping. She could barely look her in the eye. She was going 100 miles an hour talking about nothing. Just going on. That's the first sign of a guilty person. They keep going on and on and on and on. They take no breath. She had to stop and get some water and then reset it. Like, she didn't even give it a break. Like, if she could have hit a button and the water would have just shot in her mouth, she would have kept on talking. Like, she had to, she was probably mad. She had to take a sip of water because her mouth was drying out from talking too damn much. All right? But leave your comments below. Make sure that you like, share. Make sure that you subscribe. Like and share this video. But make sure you subscribe and like. Even if you don't like it, dislike. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you think we really do need people like Tasha K, despite of the Cardi B, fiasco and the Wendy Williams thing and everything else? My personal opinion is when she do stuff like this, I like this platform that she's doing here in the way that she's really sitting the person down or whatnot. But I'm going to try to look for that interview with her, Young Pharaoh. I'm going to get a hold of it somehow. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with another video. Give me about a day or two, and we're going to keep the same rolling. Like I said, I ain't going nowhere. Make sure you share this shit. We're going to have jokes and all kinds of shit going on. My commentary is funny as motherfucker, and y'all be safe, and I am out. Peace.